Let's see. We are streaming Dragon Age Inquisition again. As I recall from our last stream, where we left off was we had just drained Crestwood Lake, so that we could get to the giant fade rift that had popped up there, and we sealed that rift. And also, we found that the mayor had actually opened up the dam and flooded the old town with a bunch of refugees that were getting sick with the blight. So we're back and forth. I mean, I kind of want to judge the mayor a little bit, but at the same time, they were sick with the blight, and there's no cure for the blight, and it turns you into darkspawn undead. So what do? He flooded the town full of sick refugees after pulling all the healthy people out, and then after flooding the town with the dam controls, he paid somebody to smash the controls. That's tough, chat. That's real tough, Raiders. And then to follow that up, we went and saw a Grey Warden that's a friend of Hawk from Dragon Age 2. And he basically said that Corypheus, the big bad, was using the calling, which is a power of the Grey Wardens that they use to sort of track and know where Darkspawn are. He's using it to basically tell them that they're all going to die. So they're all just giving up, going home, and getting ready to die. So basically, the next step is to track them all down and say, hey, it's bullshit. This totally evil bastard guy is fucking with your heads. Get your heads out of your asses. Come join the Inquisition, and let's fuck his ass up. And among a bunch of other, problems that I have to clean up as the new Inquisitor of the Inquisition, because they've now basically crowned me the head motherfucker in charge. And I believe I actually have a couple of table missions that have just come in. So we're going to go ahead and check on that. And let me, assuming I can get my mouse to pop up. Of course not. Hey, Rising Soul. What's my class? Warrior. Welcome back, Rising Soul. I'm a warrior, and I believe I'm going to go Templar specialization class. Since the champion's too tanky for my taste as a two-handed warrior, and the Reaver goes in the direction of DPS so hard that there's a lot less support and like defense capabilities. So I don't want to basically get shredded in my health. So I just kind of want to go the balance of, I'm tough, I can take a hit, but I'm also can really dish it out. Especially against demons and mages. I'm two-handed. I'm definitely two-handed. Otherwise, I might have actually gone champion if I was one sword and board. So let's summon the War Council. Yeah, I mean that's what they say, but I've already chosen Templar, so unfortunately I'm there. Let's see, find the mayor. Oh yeah, definitely bring this motherfucker in. Note to Skyhold's gate guards. I hear the mayor of Crestwood's been found. When he comes in, stick him in the holding cells. Let him stew there until the Inquisitor brings him out for judgment. And I got some gold along with that too. Expose the double agent. Oh yeah, that was super important. That among Liliana's spies, there's a rat. So The following is a confession that I, Abernael Harish, known as Painter, when in the employ of the Inquisition, did betray our cause in exchange for promises of a title from the Venatori. Son of a bitch. I acknowledge the mercy of the Inquisition in allowing me my life in exchange for secrets of the enemy, who I have now forsworn and I willingly serve in my sentence in prison. Sure, fine. Gets to live, and we get, secrets. I agreed to be a Templar, and I'm collecting the filters, I believe. And in either case, even if I could change, I think I've made my decision. I'm just going to go Templar. Even if that's not, optimized. Because honestly, this game is not that hard. Having to optimize is... If I was playing on hard or like a harder difficulty than normal, I might do whatever. I might look it up on the internet and be like, all right, what's the best way to be the most badass ever? I might do that, but since I'm playing on normal, there's no need for me to be overly concerned with whatever the optimal choices are. All right. And then diverting soldiers in the Frostbacks. Yep. Have some veterans who were getting cut off by the Avar, and so we're saving them so that way they can go home. From Sister Paulette. Your help arrived just in time. My sisters and I have seen the soldiers safely to Ferelden. I cannot express what this means to all of us. Maker's blessing upon you and our rescuers. From Lieutenant Kestrel. Commander, we've lost the Red Templar's trail. Awaiting further orders. Huh. Oh, right. They were the soldiers. I diverted them from tracking Red Templars to helping these veterans get safely home. Yeah, hopefully that doesn't bite me in the ass. Fair enough. That is one thing that I've been lacking, is a lot of guard. I'll think about it. Maybe because you can respec, so I don't know. I like the idea of containing mages and demons really well with Lyrian powers. Serve any master. Hinterland. Now the resources is just the resources quest just don't even give enough to be worth it. Acquire the Arcanist. Search hack writer. I appreciate it. Maybe if I decide to change, I'll ask for the build. But for the time being, I think I'm okay. Princes, disaster in the deep roads. Escape routes for agents in Crestwood. Reports of darkspawn. Yeah, this is actually important. There are reports of darkspawn activity on the Storm Coast. While the area is sparsely populated, you can change. You absolutely can change. And if I couldn't, then I've made the choices I've made. But you can change. I've seen how you can do it. There in the Undercroft, there's a thing you can buy for a few hundred gold that will allow you to change your... I'll show you. There are reports of darkspawn activity on the Storm Coast. While the area is sparsely populated, the darkspawn pose a significant threat to travelers, as well as to Inquisition soldiers stationed on the coast. Should the darkspawn branch away from the region, villages further inland may be at risk. Alright, and I can only send spies and assassins or soldiers. Liliana tells me it's risky, but a few scouts could sneak past the darkspawn and try to determine where they are coming from. And then Cullen says the darkspawn are emerging from underground. Our soldiers can sweep the area to determine where they're most concentrated. Yeah, it seems like going in force is probably the good idea with the darkspawn.
All right.
belonged to its former mercenary inhabitants was a journal. In it I found mention of several high-placed clerks in the Imperial... No, I mean, if you become a Templar, you can't change that. Oh. Yeah. Well, maybe, I don't know, like I said, I kind of want to be... I don't want to be a Reaver for this playthrough. I want to be a Templar, so... thanks, but no thanks. Like I said, I'm playing on normal difficulty, so it's not that serious. It's not. Yeah, I have not found this game to be particularly challenging in such a way that I need to optimize my character hardcore in any sense. Let's see. Okay. Well, How do you mean it sucks? What do you mean it sucks? Tell me why it sucks. Here's an interesting thing. Among the various things we found at Caer-Bronach that belonged to its former mercenary inhabitants was a journal. And in it I found mention of several high-placed clerks in the Imperial Counting House who are, shall we say, known for their loose tongues. They sell what they know to mercenaries seeking to outbid others for work, but should we dispatch agents to speak with them, it would take very little pressure to have them work exclusively for us. The agents would need to remain to watch over our new friends, but I've been trying to place eyes on these positions for years. Yeah, you know, that sounds like securing those agents is a good idea. Jimmy, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Welcome in, welcome in. We're just playing some Dragon Age Inquisition again and expanding and keeping our campaign going. Let's see. I believe that means that Oh, it looks like I've got 2 going? Yeah, 2. Search for the Hack Writer, acquire the Arcanist. Gather coin, no thanks. A note in careful handwriting. It only has one combo that's good, and it's only effective against demons. Yeah, because that's generally... Yeah, Templars are basically built to be really, really good against mages and demons. Apparently. A note in careful handwriting from the youth who recently arrived. To the Inquisition. I found bandits stalking your patrols. They are the usual kind, and I can show your people where they are. I have tried to stop them, but they have swords and I don't. If you have extra, I will help. I want to help. Donald Sutherland. Sure.
Let's see what we have.
Reaver kills everything. Yeah, I'm sure it does. Honestly, I'm sorry there, Rising Soul, but I think I'm gonna leave Reaver for another playthrough. I appreciate the offer, but no thanks. Alright, now 33 minutes and 5 minutes. Well, shit. I'm just gonna... Report.
Master Solas. And what else did Lady Forsythia say? That she'd rather drown herself than help the Inquisition. Anything else? She said she'd have us flogged alive if we allied with her brother.
Huh.
That does sound like her. Cheer up, Josie. We at least have her attention. You always do find the brighter side of things. We are in the midst of cementing an alliance.
I'm
with
working
Lady
on getting that.
Forsythia
I will be
Aguilar.
getting Horn of Valor with
It's
Fortifying
become a
Blast
somewhat
upgrade.
delicate task.
I'm working on it. It's deep down on the talent chain. And I believe at least one of my companions that I regularly take uses it as well. Blackwall, I think it is. Becomes somewhat delicate task. Can I help?
Can I do anything to help negotiations?
Thank you, but I believe I have matters in hand. I dissuaded her from sending soldiers when she learned we'd struck an accord with a brother she's feuding with. Lady Forsythia simply employs a colorful manner of speech.
Hope it doesn't wear on you.
Dealing with so many demanding, strong-willed people can't be easy.
It's no less intense than my days at court.
I have been to Crestwood, yes.
But I confess I do miss my staff from the embassy in Antiva. It was always useful to discuss the day's visitors with them.
I have time, if you'd like to review things with me.
I wouldn't wish to impose.
If it were imposing, I wouldn't have offered.
Well, I admit there are a few potential alliances it would be good to discuss. Right on the parlor floor, in front of everyone at the soiree. Who does such a thing in front of their guests?
The Duke of Kellington, apparently.
And then there's Cole's lurking. It frightens our guests half to death. Lord Gennard still won't respond to our letters. And Sarah, can she not find a single overshirt with that mustard taint on it? Then there's Dorian. The man refuses to take anything seriously unless it suits its whim.
Not yet. I am
Not
working
to
on
mention-
it. It takes a lot to get access
goodness.
to that one.
Have we been here an hour already?
I will return to the places that I've got marked with the special doors. Absolutely.
It went by so quickly, I didn't even notice.
You're far too polite. I didn't intend to go on for so long. You must think me quite the gossip.
Spending time with such an engaging woman is never unpleasant, Lady Montillier.
Goodness. I'm glad I haven't wasted your day. Well, I've taken up quite enough of your time already. Until next time, Your Worship.
But I am aware that deft hands and fine tools is important to get. Wait, what the hell is this? Oh, the war room. So my bedroom's right above the war room. Okay. I don't. I'm sorry. I feel like that's cheating. It's not. I don't judge anybody else because, it's a single player game, so if you all want to do that, cool, but it's not my bag. As I recall, I need to deal with the fate of the mayor of Crestwood, since I've caught him.
Mayor Gregory Dedrick of Crestwood is present for betraying his own constituents. He confesses that, 10 years ago, he flooded Old Crestwood to kill refugees and villagers touched by the Blight. The mayor claims it was to spare the rest of Crestwood, but we only have his word.
He's pleading guilty while claiming he's not. Which is it?
There's no cure for the Blight. But I couldn't convince anyone to leave a sick child or husband behind.
So you herded the infected into one place and flooded Old Crestwood? Were no innocents caught in the waters?
Nearly everyone in the village had the Blight. I swear it. Have mercy. I couldn't tell the survivors I'd drowned their own families to save them. I couldn't.
You lied for 10 years about your crime, then fled after confessing your guilt. For avoiding justice, you are exiled from Ferelden. I doubt the Crown will disagree.
I knew your coming meant the end, one way or another.
I don't know. Part of me thinks that I should have locked him up. As I recall, Cullen just got one of his table missions completed. Damn, the war room is deep. Commander, we conducted sweeps of the Storm Coast and determined where the Darkspawn are most concentrated. Our Ferelden-born soldiers are quite eager to see them driven back. Of course, of course. The Storm Coast. Oh, we've done that. Acquire the Arcanist. Skyhold has incredible potential for rune crafting. Incredible potential for rune crafting and mastercraft smithing. If only we had a gifted mind to gain full benefit. The war and the okay, so we're basically getting a crafter for the Undercroft. And it takes no time. The Arcanist has been secured despite the great cost and the concern of more than a few traditional minded mages. She waits a meeting with the Inquisitor and the Undercroft. Cool.
My scouts report no signs of danger in the pass nearby.
I will arrange patrols to ensure it stays that way.
You may not remember me. I stayed at Skyhold for a time and later accompanied some injured soldiers to Ferelden. Our journey was more perilous than expected, and I only lived to write this thanks to the aid of the Inquisition. I have little to offer, but if I may help the Inquisition in some small way, you have only asked. Some soldiers in Crestwood wish to establish a place of prayer at the keep. Sister Paulette could assist. Sister Paulette showed bravery and kindness in staying with the injured soldiers. She's already done more than was asked. Let her remain with her fellow sisters in peace. I could arrange a transfer Sister Paulette to the Chantry in Denerim. Having a reliable ally in the capital's Chantry could prove valuable. I like that. I like that. Let's wait for diplomats to be available. Shadows over Denerim. Oh, right. should probably wait for Liliana. Well, that settles it. We face a Darkspawn Magister who commands something that looks suspiciously like an Archdemon. I defy anyone to tell me that this is no blight. We have Black Walls treaties and we have cause. Thedas will require little persuasion. Josephine. Yeah, I agree. However, influence may loosen even the tightest lips. Information and conscripts are well enough, Inquisitor, but gold secures things and more. Yeah, let's get those forces. Alright. Now, let's look at our... Let's look at our journal and see what we got here. Okay, the western approach I haven't been to yet. I have to scout it. The Storm Coast... Oh, wow. Darkspawn in the Storm Coast. If only Excommunicatus were here. I could show him what we're supposed to do with Darkspawn. Not join them. We're supposed to stop them by, sealing deep roads, tunnels, and whatnot. Surprise number of Darkspawn are resurfacing on the Storm Coast, and it's up to the Inquisition to put them down. They appear to be surfacing through tunnels. If these tunnels are sealed, it should keep the Darkspawn underground where they belong. Yeah, pretty much. Head to the Storm Coast. Yeah, exactly. Let's take a Grey Warden with us for sure. What else should we take with us? I just like Beric. And our mage, I guess, should be Solus? Why not? Oh boy. Alright, so let's get to it. There are Darkspawn running around, and we gotta find their, the way that they are getting up. We gotta find this tunnel, basically. So we can seal that shit.
It's over.
I got a Grey Warden with me to help fight the bastards. Always important. Actually, it looks like we got some level ups.